There's an epidemic in the VTuber universe, that's for sure. Lots of people love hags. Lots of them. Hagtubers, as they call them. Alright, 3, 2, 1, boom.
Thanks to various social and economic factors and the rich, evil pedophile clowns that run our gay, retarded government, the American dream of owning a house and having a wife and 2 kids is dying. And the Zoomer-Coomer fantasy of a rich, older girlfriend taking charge and making you chicken nuggies while you play video games in your pajamas all day is thriving. Back in my day, we called this cougar hunting. Or, you know, mommy issues. But the kids...
I genuinely think a lot of people play into it. Just a tad, not too much. I'm just saying, my Oshi, Matarakan, she does play into it a little bit. Let's be real. I love her. Very funny woman. I'm just saying. I'm just saying there's a reason a lot of people like her. Lovely girl, lovely girl.
Today are calling it something different. Hag-maxing.
Maxing out hags and their credit cards.
In my last video, I jokingly referenced the term hag-maxing.
You've been on a date with a 40-year-old?
Okay, that's different.
How is that different?
He's right, it's different. You're robbing the cradle, he's hag-maxing. Educate yourself. Which greatly intrigued a lot of you. So I decided, you know what?
Wait. People actually don't know what hag-maxing is?
Educate yourself. Which greatly intrigued a lot of you.
Hag-maxing, that's a new one. Hag-maxing made me laugh my ass off. I guess I am chronically online, so I do know what that means.
So I decided, you know what? I am going to make an entire video dedicated to covering this phenomenon. Gen Z men going out of their way to date older.
Oh my god. Oh, Lord. This is way too accurate, man. Look, if you're on your downward spiral, an older woman is what you want. There's some security. It definitely has a connotation to the economic, like, you know, like what is it called? The economic downfall of America.
Women. What is this? Why is this happening? Is this happening? And if it's happening, is it a good thing, or is it a symptom of broader societal issues?
Yes.
Why are all these young whippersnappers scooping up these older timepieces? Oh, speaking of timepieces, let's quickly get into today's sponsor, Holzkern.
Oh,
Holzkern is a young Austrian company that creates uniquely crafted watches, jewelry, and accessories using all-natural materials like wood and stone. Their high-quality timepieces come in various designs for both men and women. Personally, I'm a huge fan of their men's watch collection, like the solar-powered watch called the Comfort Crusher, that's made with...
What the fuck is that name? Comfort Crusher? That sounds like a fucking ball torture device. That sounds like a stripper name. No, it's like a ball torture device. It's CBT!
Fine-grained walnut wood and encased in stainless steel. The walnut wood comes from here in North America, and all the wood Holzkern uses are FSC certified, ensuring that it was forested in a sustainable way. I got my husband the Open Horizon watch, modeled after a real pilot's watch. It comes with a beautiful green marble dial and even has a built-in stopwatch function. He loves the sporty yet professional look, making it a perfect choice to wear at both work and home. And it would be a great gift for any cougar looking to spoil their Zoomer boyfriend. Just saying.
Their little Gen Z Zoomer little man. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna pat you on the head. Here's a watch.
The watch I picked out for myself is the Colorburst Automatic watch. It has a unique green mosaic embedded in a stainless steel casing, and its wooden strap is easily adjustable to fit every wrist. Holzgren's products are made in small quantities to ensure that each item is built to last. They do a great job combining functionality and fashion, and I just think their watches look really neat. Holzgren also creates elegantly crafted earrings, rings, bracelets, and necklaces, like this platinum-plated shade necklace. The store has accessories for both men and women, like the durable Forte bandlet for men, made from orange-white marble, or the Duet bandlet for women, made with zebra wood and elegant gold stainless steel.
Wait, zebras
All
make
items come with a
wood?
2-year warranty, and ordering is super easy with free express shipping to the US and most EU countries within 2 to 5 days. So if you're looking for a gift for someone, or you just want to treat yourself to a nice high-quality watch, I definitely recommend checking out their store. Just click the link in the video description and use my special discount code SHOE at checkout to get 10% off your order store-wide. So big thank you to Holzgren for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to it. What's up with Gen Z
Good.
slang, dude? Looks maxing, hag maxing, riz, sus. Back in my day, we had our epic bacon and rafflecopters, and we were happy. Now, when I think
Shoo, that's because you're almost at a hag age, okay? You're over the age of 30, bro. I remember when I watched Shoe on Head, the first time I ever saw Shoe on Head, she was the one that was being called the boxy copycat. Okay? She was a bit older, okay? Smungalon's 30 plus. I'm not, but nice try, Zoomer, little boy. I'm not! She's definitely older than me. Maybe she could teach me how to be a woman. Wouldn't that be cute?
of the term hag, I usually think of an evil, cackling witch. But no, apparently now it means women above 30.
Yep.
Fuck you guys. I'm so tired of comments that are like, I used to watch you when I was in 3rd grade and now I'm graduating college. Good for you.
I'm telling you, the first time I saw her was on Tumblr, and she was still dating the Armored Skeptic. Okay, I was there when the book was being written. All right.
You awesome! Congratulations! My knees hurt when I get up off the floor! Now, this term hagmaxing went viral a few months ago with this screenshot. Meet the hagmaxers, Gen Z's new social trend of dating older women. A very strange.
Why did they give her such a gat, man? And the Zoomer Zoomer has like this nasty rat tail.
Strange phenomenon is making its rounds on social media. Gen Z men are ditching casual sex with their women to pursue long-term relationships with financially stable and experienced millennial ladies.
No way, really? Financial stability in my day and age? Unbelievable. That's exactly what I'd want. If I was
Now,
a
even
man.
though this article doesn't actually exist, it was a meme created on 4chan, because of course it was. But the meme did spark a massive conversation and debate about hagmaxing. And people had a lot of strong opinions about it. Motherless behavior. This is just mommy issues rebrand.
Zoom
About
in,
it. Motherless
enhance. Yep.
behavior. This
see
is just
that.
mommy issues rebrand. Another day, another psyop. It's not hagmaxing, it's MILF hunting, and it's an art. Please don't misappropriate my fetishes, giving the dumbest name known to humankind to having a mommy kink. I mean, to be honest, I'm 16, waiting for a 20 to 25-year-old to pick me up.
I'm gonna be sick. Sent by a pedophile.
LOL. Okay, officer. I'm gonna throw up. I would love to have a 40-year-old sugar mama who buys me gifts and pays my bills. Drizzle, drizzle. Young.
Look, I'm gonna say it. I think these men are just sick of these OnlyFans women. They see these OnlyFans women with like millions and millions of dollars buying these Florida apartments that cost like $6,000, $8,000, $12,000 a month. They want a little fucking bite. They want a little bite. They want a little piece of cake. The little crumb. They see that shit and they're like, damn, I want that too. I don't blame them.
Hard dicks and the older women who enjoy them. This isn't new. Hagmax bandwagoners are so cringe. I've been hagmaxing since 2nd grade in Miss Johnson's class.
Didn't we watch a video about predators with Shrew that she talked about? Pretty sure that was a joke. Guys, I know it's a joke, but there's actually people who think like this. They're like, oh yeah, it's okay for me to do it because I'm a young man and it's an older woman. But when it's the reverse, it's not. It's disgusting. Yeah, it does happen.
I am going to kill every last Gen Z and Gen Alpha kid on this planet, including myself. I want to be a Hagmaxer, lol, any female taker, XD. I like thick MILFs and I cannot lie. Oh nice, it must be socially acceptable for 37-year-old men to date 20-year-old women again. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Absolutely not.
Yeah, that is, look, I'm just gonna say it. I think it's weird both ways. But I get why it's happening. I understand the causation.
Fucking love adult women. Women over 32 should be illegal. Now, according to the very astute, always reliable source, knowyourmeme.com, the term
if by that logic, like pretty much all of VTubers should be illegal too. Is that what they want?
Hagmaxing is very popular in the VTuber community. Now, I don't have much interest in the VTuber community, but they seem to have a lot of interest in me. A lot of interest. Should I do a video reacting to VTubers reacting to me one day? Yes! That might be fun. Let me know if I should do that.
Yes,
although it seems to be a meme amongst the VTubers and the weebs,
Shu, do it. Do it. Absolutely. Do it.
is apparently a thing happening in real life. Rise of the boy toy. Why older women are dating Gen Z men at record rate. One woman stated, "Women my age seem to be excited by the freshness and lack of bitterness that comes with dating someone younger."
They want someone to break. That's what they want. They want them to break. They want to break them. Alana's patient zero. I'm not gonna lie. I do think that there's a reason why a lot of people are interested in Shu all of a sudden. I really think there is. I'm sorry, Shu. I'm sorry. Really, I didn't expect this at all.
Younger men seem more open and less burdened by insecurities. Okay, I have a feeling I'm going to be saying this like 100 times in this video, but could you imagine an article like this with the genders reversed?
That's what I'm saying, bro! That's exactly what I'm saying! We are watching the Predator thing that we watched from like a couple of months ago, where she talked about the reverse. And now it's like, oh, it's so hot that like a young man gets to bang his teacher. It's like it's not hot though, but like you're just a ped. You're a pedophile. Certified pedophile.
I love dating these young, fresh boys. They're less bitter. They have less baggage. They're not ran through. People would just be called
ran through. Oh my god, they're not just a fucking hole yet. Unlike my wife. I can LARP so well as these people. They're so gross. They're trying to strike a chord, probably A minor. That shit is fire, dog.
Calling it red pill incel shit. Age gap relationships between millennial women and Gen Z men are on the rise. Our analysis of age hypogamy reveals the pragmatic underpinning of these relationships. It sometimes comes down to who's available. Many older men prefer to date younger women. The same is true for a lot of older women, with millennial and Gen Z men emerging as appealing dating options.
I'm gonna say this, I think there's a lot of gross, disingenuous people that like this dynamic because there's a power shift, and I think that's evil. I think it's okay when there's like a certain amount of age gap. Like, you also don't understand like how people met or like what the circumstances are, but there are actual instances of people meeting at like age, I don't know, like 20, and then they're like 45, and you're just like, bro, what? How do you have anything in common? I'm Gen Z and I like this dynamic. I just hope that there's at least like a modicum of sensibility. Like when it comes to the whole, like, don't get taken advantage of There's a big difference between age 21 and age 26, like as a man. Because age 21, between the age of 18 to 21, there's not really much of a difference. There's a big difference. At least a few years of experience, you understand how like people work a little bit more than at age 21.
For their part, many Gen Z men might have few opportunities to date women their own age, or prefer to date older women for various reasons. Enter millennial women.
Oh my god.
Enter millennial women.
And I'm proud to be a millennial with my sidecar and skinny jeans.
If you're an older
I think I just... Oh my god, I think I just aged by like 500 years. Woo!
millennial woman, you might be attracted to younger men for their energy, inclusive views about sex and gender, and superior care and literacy about their partner's emotional well-being.
That's disingenuous. No woman understands a partner's emotional well-being. They just start crying. That's cap. There's no way. That does not change with age until your hormones stop working, which is menopause. I'm not being like I'm being completely serious. Until your hormones stop working, which is menopause, which is around about like what 40 to 45. You can't like you just don't work like that. Don't forget the manipulation via trauma dumping. Cheese and crackers, bro. Shut your mouth. No, Lana is referring to Zoomer men. They're attracted younger for their energy, inclusive views about sex, and literacy about their partner's emotional well-being. Oh, okay, I misread this, actually. This is even worse than what I thought. You really think that, like, younger men have an understanding of emotional well-being? No. Absolutely not. I do. Look, I'm not saying that there aren't men like this, but I'm just saying Zoomer is what, age 20 to like what, 29 right now? Yeah. 21-year-old does not understand. A 26 to 29-year-old will. Shut up, non-hag. I wasn't asking you anyways. Shut up, bitch! 12 to 27? Okay, 27, that's the cap. That's the hard cap right there.
In many ways, Gen Z men see millennial women as an opportunity to level up emotionally and socially. With their evolved attitudes about everything from non-monogamy and
What? What? Hold on.
gender fluidity to the anti-hustle soft life, Gen Z men may be the most likely generation to overturn powerfully entrenched stereotypes about sex and relationships. The kind featured by Podcast Bros. I love how millennial women have just psyoped themselves into believing a man who thinks f***ing a whole bunch of different women at the same time with no romantic commitment is an evolved way of looking.
I'm sorry. What? Monogamy? Evolved monogamy?
At relationships. Like, yes, queen, that Zoomer you're banging is so open-minded and progressive. He's not like those podcast bros. I swear.
Don't the podcast bros do the same thing? I don't know, man. I feel like it's a really big generalization to say that all Zoomer men think like this as well. Where's this article from? What's this sourced by? Fucking Cosmopolitan? Cosmo Magazine? Sounds like fetish. Yeah, they're like, all these older women love it when you just bang a bunch of other males. It's so hot. Maybe they'll invite you to your next threesome.
Modern feminism is like the greatest trick men have played on women. Like, just a bunch of dudes got in a room one day and were like, hear me out. We convinced them that getting naked and sleeping around is empowering. Genius! Even Hollywood seems to be hopping on the hag-maxing train. Why are
I think giving women the power that they have, like, look, I'm gonna be completely serious here. This is not a joke. This isn't a bit. Women have so much power over men with their bodies that when you give them the freedom, like a lot of freedom, like unlimited freedom, this is what happens. And then they get surprised when they get to like age 35 or above and they start losing their looks. I think even age 30, I think women start losing their looks, depending on their genetics or whatever, or their, you know, their environment. They start losing it and then they get upset over it. That's what modern feminism is, in my opinion. That's what it is. It sucks. But that's kind of what the power is of the trade-off. Is like, that's the inverse for what happens in men. Men grow older and they become more powerful because of experience and like career-driven sense and like basically putting your entire body and mind into a career or like army or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter what the career is. It like the dynamic shifts, and I think that's what upsets a lot of women as well. Yeah, it's like a power scaling dynamic, yeah.
So many older women dating younger men in recent rom-coms. I'm old enough to be your mother, sighs Anne Hathaway as she passionately entwines with Amazon's new heartthrob Nicholas Galazine in The Idea of You. Oh, Anne Hathaway? I'm sorry, who wouldn't hag max with Anne Hathaway?
What a forward young man you are!
She's got that crazy face. She's got that crazy. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. A young man? Come here. She's the yandere knife. Yeah, she does have that yandere face, yeah.
My goodness!
This phenomena is a groundbreaking shift, considering Hollywood's reputation for perpetuating the male gaze and old men's uncanny obsession with younger women. You know,
I thought that said uncanny. I was like, oh my god, my brain is actually rotting out of my skull. I need to stop streaming. Uncanny.
I really don't care about this shit, but it is so funny how much of this equality stuff is just, okay, now it's women's turn to do the thing we said was bad. All the new strong female leads in movies that are just kind of assholes, celebrating of billionaire female CEOs. Like, did you actually want change? Or was it really all just penis envy? Older women.
This is another thing that I've always kind of like, don't misconstrue this, boys in the chat. I have envy of, as a woman, I cannot be aggressive because I have to, there's a fine line between being firm and having a strong personality, because most men do not like a woman who's too strong, if that makes sense. Sorry, maybe not strong. What's the word? Like bitchy or girl bossy? Yeah, girl bossy. That's the word. Yeah, assertive. Okay, let me put it this way. Like if like a woman being a CEO perceived by her peers of men, they will find it less attractive because confrontational, that's also a good word. I just don't think it works out because men are, by design, more attracted to mostly submissive women. You can be like an asshole, but if you're too much of an asshole as a woman, then most men will get turned off by that. That's just my opinion, and that's my experience. Because there's no such thing as a perfect woman. I think that everyone has emotions and like you can't control yourself. But at the same time, I think there's a lot of passivity that is ingrained in female biology to an extent. Obviously, not everyone is the same. Yeah, but a lot of Zoomers like to get dommed. I don't think so. I think there's a degree of, like, your mom doesn't dominate you. Oh my god, this is gonna sound so sick. Your mom doesn't want to dominate you, like, as a mother. She's just your parent, right? Like, my mom spanked me. Shut up! You know what I mean! You know what I mean. Your mother is an authoritative figure, but she's the gentle side of the parental spectrum. Your father was the firm, solid, authoritative side of the family dynamic, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what mommy issues are attracted to. They want something that's caring, they want something that will provide, but they also want an authority figure, that a partner that isn't like doing the whole dommy mommy thing. They want that because a normal I would say normal. Okay, a normal relationship doesn't really do that, okay? Your Eastern European is showing. No, my normal is showing, okay? What are you referring to? Are you envious of the natural assertiveness? Yes, like I can't be as much of an asshole as men who give forth their opinion in streaming, or like as a general like commentating like point of view. And I feel like that's a really off-putting thing to some people, and I try to not do that because I guess this gets into like my perception of myself as a streamer. But I don't want to be too mean. Is what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like a feeling. You can't really describe it. Your personality is so abrasive in that way. Well, I try not to be, and I feel bad when I go too far, and I'm too mean. And I feel like a lot of men don't have that in their head because they are men, if that makes sense. Because they don't give a fuck. Like, women care way too much, and men don't have that care because they're men, I think. I think biological nature comes from cavemen like submissive women, because when they say stay in cave, cave's safe, the submissive ones stayed and were safe. The less submissive ones left the cave and got eaten by saber-toothed tigers. I mean, that's like a really basic understanding, but yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a fucking biologist. I'm not an anthropologist. Men can go to their emotions to turn them off easier. Well, they also don't. I've tried talking to people who say that they don't think while they're like deep lost in thought. They're not really thinking about anything, but when a woman sits down and thinks, everything goes through their mind all at once, or at least from the ones that I've talked to, like friends and family. But anyway, this is such a fucking tangent. I'm sorry. Let's keep watching.
Men partnering with younger men. Why do some people have a problem with that? Perhaps celebrities will help ease the stigma. The French president's wife, Brigitte Macron, is almost 25 years older than her husband. They met when he was 15, and she was his high school teacher.
Well, that's a tangent. Yeah, that's pedophilia. That's not hag maxing, bros. I'm sorry. Hate to break it to you, this is some shit, bro. How are they not in jail?
Wait, that is not good. There should be a stigma against that.
Yeah.
What? Maybe these high-profile women will help shatter.
Why is this in an article about hags maxing or like celebrities changing shit? We don't want this. It's grooming!
The stigma and normalize the benefits of widening our options when seeking romantic partnerships. After all, at every age, we deserve what our hearts desire. No!
Oh my god, I actually think I'm gonna be, like, nauseous. Looking at a 15-year-old and being like, yeah, I wanna fuck that. That's disgusting. I actually, like, I'm gonna throw up. And projectile vomit out the window. That is sick, bro.
Oh no, when you are a grown-ass teacher and your heart desires an underage student, you do not, in fact, deserve that. What am I reading? I'm 37 and my boyfriend is 23.
15-year difference? No. 14-year difference.
Make upper six figures and own a condo in New York City. At least 3 of my friends are also dating significantly younger men. One is 32 and has been dating a 19-year-old for 3 years. I don't rely.
What?
rely on men to be financially stable. I don't need my man to have a good job. We both know what we want out of this relationship and we're getting it. You know, honestly, good for this wait, one is 32 dating a 19-year-old for 3
Yeah, man, that's totally not grooming. Dating a 16-year-old? That's cool, man. Dude, I was fucking stupid as fuck. I was stupid AF when I was 16. What the hell? And then the people just excuse that shit and be like, yeah, these boys are just fucking horny. They just want an outlet.
Oh no. We older women aren't man haters. We have a lot of love and make a man feel like a man. We are not drama queens. We can't get pregnant. We are very sexy.
My eggs are all dried up. I'm really sexy.
I'm not like the other girls. I'm infertile. Men dating older women is called hag maxing now. Why can't men just be normal? Why does everything have to be misogynistic? No, it's not misogynistic. The term hag here is endearing. We're taking back the term hag. It's like when black people took back the N-word. There's something seriously disgusting about men taking advantage of women's loneliness for their resources. So when it's a younger man...
She's about to take the words right out of my mouth. This is insanity.
Dating an older woman, the younger man is still the predatory one? What? You guys just cannot win. Really? This is so disgusting. 34 is not old. I am not a hag. Okay.
Man, wait till she hears about Japanese people. Don't they call women over 25 like leftover Christmas cake because they don't and nobody wants it? Yeah, like that's like actually a thing in Japan. Yeah, leftover Christmas cake or like it's a December 26th cake. In China it's like 27. The Chinese? I think it's Japan as well, but I could be wrong. No, for real, man. In China, leftover women? I think in Japan it's the same thing, but I could be completely off base. Yeah, Japan definitely does it too because they really value, like, young women. Major point on Lucky Star? Yeah. We're taking back the fucking hag maxing word.
Okay, so we've heard from the hags. Now let's hear from the hag maxers. Why are these young men dating older women? I have mommy issues. Oh, well, there has to be other reasons, right? I have a granny fetish. Come
I mean, at least they're honest.
on, there's gotta be another reason. Because Gen Z women aren't worth going for. And I have mommy issues. To be honest, as a guy who's 22 dating a 36-year-old, I think for the most part older women are just a lot less drama and just more mature. Older the better.
I mean, I get it, but I still feel like a lot of these younger ones, like, you're getting taken advantage of a little bit. Like, if it's a 22-year-old and a 36-year-old man, like a 22-year-old girl, I feel like it's still the same dynamic. You're just, there's just something off about it. Even if it's
Most
legal.
have a car, a house, financial stability, and time. They are mature and can teach you some valuable lessons, wisdom, and experience. I'm still 19, and for me, older women I flirt with at bars and clubs are much more receptive and flirty than Zoomer girls. Honestly,
See, that's the whole, like, oh my god, every man is a creep kind of mentality, but then the older women who have had relationships in the past or they're fucking divorced or whatever, that's where they're like, oh my god, a younger guy wants to flirt with me? Like, that's where the pendulum swings.
are much more receptive and flirty than Zoomer girls. Honestly, it's partly because modern Western girls from 18 to 25 are like 80% hoes now. A woman who is 30 today likely has fewer partners, sexual or other, than a woman.
Citation needed. That's absolutely not true. I think that a lot of women who are open on the market at that rate usually are divorced or have had a lot of relationships. They're not. I'm not saying they're hoes. I'm just saying expecting them to be virgins or like not have experience in a relationship is also disingenuous, in my opinion.
woman who is 5 years younger than her. I changed my Tinder age range from 20 to 25 to 30 to 39 and have been going on more dates than ever before with beautiful women who do not care that I don't make 6 figures at 22 years old. It's
Well, yeah, they want that young, that young dick,
either take care of a younger woman who we know is potentially a flight risk, or appreciate an older woman who has their own shit together. George W. Bush married an older woman to get that money. I don't think
Man, I'm finding out all sorts of lore, huh?
George W. Bush should be a role model for anything. Easy, good sex, intellectual conversations, less games, more fun, and they treat you nicely. They tend to be more grounded. Did I mention the sex part? Oh, and if it's post-menopause, even better. If girls can date older men, then why not younger men date older women? I'm 16 and I'm not attracted to anyone below 30 years old.
Feds, if you're watching this, go check out Reddit. Some of these people have problems, bro.
Ah yes, the elusive reverse pedophile. Dating a woman with a career, property, experience in bed and life. What's not to like? Young sluts want the money up front. Old sluts are just happy to get some attention. Older women fed me,
True.
slept with me, and sent me on my way with snack packs. Legit amazing. I'm 20.
Snack bags? Holy smokes! I just want my little dino chicken nuggies in my little lunchbox and leftovers. Oh my goodness. They get digged down good and then they're like, alright, snack pack time.
Amazing. I'm 26 now, dating a 38-year-old after years of trying with women my age and younger. They are all social media obsessed narcissists. I feel like they're hyping up millennial women too much here. Oh, they're not narcissists obsessed with social media.
They absolutely are. That's cap. Nah, that's cap.
You guys weren't around during the MySpace days. Have you ever met a Gen Z woman? Who would want to date them? They're me, give me, take care of me. Man, if the ones my age ain't loyal, might as well. They're basically like a grandma caring for you and taking care of you. Oh my god. Nothing like a no denture adventure. You people are sick. No,
Oh, that's foul, bro. That is crazy. That's wicked, dude. Wicked stuff, man. No denture adventure, bros.
I don't believe this is happening more than ever just because Gen Z men like easy sex or gifs, or that Gen Z women are too obsessed with drama or social media. No, I think there's more to it, and I have a few theories.
Okay.
So, as we talked about before in other videos, a lot of men are dropping out of college. The issue is, a lot of young college-educated women want college-educated men. See, Stacy is looking for someone college-educated who's making more than her, but not that many young men are on that level yet. Older men are, but not many around Stacy's age.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This brings me back to what I was tangenting about earlier, is that it's becoming the inverse, is that there's a power shift dynamic. It used to be that you'd get your career started by like 24 because you'd start working at 18 at an entry-level job instantly, and now it's like later and later and later. Same with women giving birth later and later and later. Isn't like the average age of giving birth like 31 or some shit? For like women between the ages of like 25 and 34? It's shocking to boomers and Gen Xers and like late millennials that women are giving birth at like above 30. 40 is the new 20. I don't think it's that far, but yeah.
But you know who doesn't care? Karen. Karen doesn't care about your lack of college degree. Karen wants to pick you up in her 2013 Toyota minivan and bang you in the back seat, then take you to Olive Garden. No
Ew, Olive Garden. That's kind of mid though. Think of it to Shake Shack or something.
strings attached, unlimited breadsticks. For basically all of human history, the most prevalent age gap was older man and younger woman. But why? Well, it's because men are all disgusting creeps who should be thrown into work camps and castrated and forced to make us pumpkin spice lattes. But also, it's because younger women are more fertile, and the whole point of relationships is to make babies. Or at least it used to be. Well, at least in our lizard brains. That's the whole point. I don't know.
Yeah, but now people can't afford babies, and that probably brings her into another point, I'm guessing. The economic reason. Like, this all ties together very prettily, like a little wrapped up gift box, you know? It makes sense.
What the point of modern relationships are anymore. I just learned recently that people purposely get into short-term relationships, which is bizarre to me. Like, what's the point? As well as situationships and polycules. The world is
What the fuck is a polycule? Polycule? I thought that's a molecule. Polycule, a group of people who are connected by a web of romantic, sexual, and platonic relationships. Nah, what the frick is this, man? It's on Wikipedia? A portmanteau of molecule and polyamory. V structure, N structure, a throuple, a quad, a metamor. Bros, am I out of the loop or something? What is that? Nuh-uh. Is Gooner shit? I'm reading this is off of Wikipedia. I don't even know what to say. I literally didn't even know this was a thing. I thought swingers, kinda, I guess, like modern day swinging.
very confusing. It turns out people are different than me. Now, let's be real, hagmaxing simply does not make any sense from a evolutionary biological standpoint. But it's 2024, we have surpassed the need for evolutionary biology. We could grow babies in pods and also kill ourselves in them.
I'm pretty sure I read an article of a off yourself pod in Canada, and they're getting sued because the family's like upset because the person wanted to do it, and the family was upset with the people that made these pods. Yeah, the booth from Futurama.
Our brains are full of plastic now. Men wanting to be with younger women made sense when babies were the goal, but babies don't seem to be the goal anymore. For many older women who simply don't want to have them, and for many younger Gen Z men who think they can't afford them, or even worse, are scared that having kids will contribute to climate change. It's like every other week I see an article, fear.
Is that really what people are concerned about, like the normies? I'd be more concerned about the $800,000 tag from age 0 to 18, but alright.
Fear-mongering Gen Z. Don't have kids, it will increase the carbon emissions, blah blah blah. You have to save the planet. And first of all, I gotta ask, who the fuck we saving the planet for if not future generations? So if Gen Z does not want kids, if they think they can't afford kids, why does being with a fertile woman even matter? Might as well date an older woman. Might as well scramble those rotten eggs. Oh.
Chat, I've smelled a rotten egg before. Like, out of the fridge. I have a very vivid imagination. I don't want to... Woo! I don't want to imagine that. Thank you very much.
Editor. Edit that out. Edit that out. No.
She's her own
But believe it or not,
editor.
hagmaxing is not
Cute.
really a new thing. It's been around for a really long time. Hundreds of years, even. In fact, there was a very famous hagmaxer in American history who wrote an entire letter of why it's preferable to sleep with an older woman. And that hagmaxer's name? Benjamin Franklin.
I was gonna say George Washington, just like off the top of my head. I was close. I literally was about to say George Washington. Benjamin Franklin! Chat! He's one of you!
No, I'm not kidding. Benjamin Franklin literally wrote about the benefits of hagmaxing. And what's funny
Go back.
Benjamin Franklin literally wrote about the benefits
A Franklin Valentine, why older women make better mistresses than younger. Yeah, America! USA! USA!
of hagmaxing. And what's funny is a lot of the reasons Benjamin Franklin gives are the same reasons a lot of the Zoomers who hagmax give today. Because as they have more knowledge of the world and their minds are better stored with observations, their conversation is more improving and more lastingly agreeable.
He's basically saying that older women have a little bit more knowledge and experience, and they're not as stupid because
when women
can't.
cease to be handsome, they study to be good. So
Yes!
basically, she can't rely on her looks anymore and has to develop a personality.
Yes! That's right! That's what I'm saying! Women have to... There's a massive power dynamic shift after 30. And there is, man. I think Asma watched a video on a woman that became famous through her looks, but then she had no personality, so people stopped watching her. She like turned 29 or 28, and people realized, she's kind of not as hot as she used to be. And nobody wants to watch her.
Because there is no hazard of children, which irregularly produced may be attended with much inconvenience.
I can explain this one. Dying of childbirth at that time was actually a big deal. Yeah, like now modern medicine, that's not that much of a concern. It's still a chance, but like let's just be real. I think the chance is like a 1 in 4 of dying. Yeah.
Because through more experience, they are more prudent and discreet in conducting an intrigue to prevent suspicion.
Oh.
They're easier to cheat on your wife with.
Yo, Ben was kind of a fucking player, dude.
Lovely, because in every animal that walks upright, the deficiency of the fluids that fill the muscles appears first in the highest part. The face first grows lank and wrinkled, then the neck, then the breast and arms, the lower parts continuing to the last, as plump as ever.
He's saying MILFs have gyats. He literally said... This is modern day Zoomers is saying that the older women are thicker because their fats like move down to your lower body. The reason Ben Franklin was in the US was because he was wanted in France for his indiscretions with women. I'm gonna need a source on that, but I kind of believe it now that we're reading this. No way, this is so good.
Benjamin Franklin really just said, "The ass is still fat." Incredible stuff from our founding fathers. I will literally never be able to look at a picture of this man the same again. This is no longer the guy who discovered electricity. No, this is the great American hagmaxer.
Yo, Europeans, I don't know. You gotta find yourself a Ben Franklin. Come to America. We got the dudes who've been saying yachts since like 1600s. Oh my god, 1776, bro.
So basically, some Gen Z guys have found a hack in the male loneliness epidemic by dating the women who are suffering from the female loneliness epidemic. Like the two unwanted ends of a bread loaf coming together to make a sandwich. Beautiful. Two people who believe they are the leftovers of society. Two people using each other to temporarily numb the pain. Or maybe it's not that fucking deep and it's just a funny meme. To be honest, I don't think this is an epidemic, like the internet makes it seem like it is. All the data basically says that women prefer to date men slightly older than them or around the same age as them, and men tend to date women younger than them or around the same age as them. Large age...
I have to interject. If the data is true about women giving birth later, I don't think it's an epidemic. It's just a symptom of what the problem is in the world right now. Because you can't really deny like Japan, Korea, and like most Asian countries having a declining birth rate. And then America's kind of like following suit as well as Europe. Yeah, it's not just America. It's not just Asia. It's happening pretty much everywhere except a few other regions like Africa and like India. Yeah.
Age gaps, for the most part, are rare. In relationships where the man is older, he's usually only older by 1 to 2 years. In relationships where the woman is older, 2 to 3 years. In all Western countries, only 8% of couples have an age gap of 10 or more, and couples with a larger age gap have more of a chance of getting a divorce.
Because they have nothing in common, that's why. Yeah, like, duh. No shit. That's what that Boogie thing where he's he's like, what, 40 something? And he's dating a 19-year-old? Like, that's fucking weird, man.
But it is a rising trend to think about and keep an eye on. As the social landscape continues to change, so will gender dynamics, and I find that very interesting. But that's enough of my yapping. What do you guys think? What do you think of hagmaxing? Have you ever hagmaxed? Would you hagmax? Personally, I am married to someone younger than me. He was graduating middle school while I was going into college.
Oh my god! Shoo! Your husband's a player. She's a hag maxer. Yeah, you're the hag. I don't know what to say. That's like 4 years. I know. She's extrapolating for comedic effect. That's the point. 4 years is not bad. All jokes aside, I'm just saying. Guys, I know it's only 4 years. It's just funny.
Well, to be clear, I did not know him when he was in middle school. I'm not married to a middle schooler. Not a groomer, folks. Do not put in the newspaper that I am a groomer. If you like this video, please consider supporting me on Patreon, link down below. It helps the channel a lot, and I appreciate it so much. Also, big shout out to Holtzkern again for sponsoring this video. Check them out, link down below. And I will see you next time with a new video.
Ba 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 ba. We love you. Ba 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 ba. We love you. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
The ass is still fat.
I was waiting for that. Yay, guys! Check her out. Very funny woman. Very funny hag. Fucking shoot, talking about VTubers and hagmaxing. What a fucking world I live in, man. No, for real though. She has got to, like, I don't know if her audience would take to it very well. Just because they're a little bit older than like the average VTuber audience, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people freak out when they like understand what VTubing is. So I don't know.